I just watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Commander's video on domain format, and it's pretty interesting because I play Commander myself. I started back in 2013, and I played CDH back in 2018. So I'm pretty familiar with how the singleton format works in card games. Um, so I might see it differently than you if you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it's your format or whatever. But I'm primarily a Magic player foremost, so I'm on the outside looking in, seeing how decks are built and stuff like that, if that makes sense. So I definitely like the idea of like your equivalent of your commander for Yu-Gi-Oh. You can play with your favorite pet card or something like that. It's it will let you play a card even though it's ridiculous in a different deck or whatever, and that's why they ban it. But like by itself, it's not doing anything too amazing. Could be pretty cool. Like cards that I would want to play. And I'll get to that to the end of the video. Um, I'm a little worried about a few of these things in this format. I haven't started yet, so they might already be resolved. Big, scary cards that just pop off out of nowhere. Example I can think of is like Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. So you have to pay 500 life points and then banish another dragon to summon him. Additionally, like I understand that's fine, but if like the player turn before you just blew up the whole field, and you do that next turn, you can like easily swing for 4,000 points or something like that with a big dragon. Um, but I don't know. It's just talking right now. So I think it's kind of funny. We're like, I do like the idea of no ban list at the current time, and a little skeptical on it. So I know you open up with a pot of greed, but it's 60 card singleton, so it's the equivalent of a guy dropping Soul Ring turn one. It's kind of funny. The issue, little complication thing I had is Giga Jolt or whatever he showed on the video for an example has 1500 attack, 200 defense. He grabs, but what happens in that case if you mention a monster with or less, like um giant rat or something? So that means you can run any earth monster with that attack or less, or something like that. You know what I mean? And yeah, the no ban listing is. I understand it's pretty fair. Like as the community will grow, you'll find out what cards might need to be hit or something like that, or it's not as problematic as you would consider in all things. But at the end of the day, I kind of like the idea. I'm gonna hop in on this Discord thing and try to become a part of the community. Maybe I won't be such a loud voice in it or whatever, but as a Magic player, like I have tons of experience from the other side looking in. So maybe I could make a good contribution or something. Uh, yeah, so I'm all for it. I'm gonna try to get some of my friends to play this too, because they go to locals and all the time, and they all, hey, how do you do in the tournament and stuff like that? I got pub stomped, like the cat, like you can't compete with stuff with the current state of the game mostly. Anyway, cards I would consider. I think it'd be fun to play with one of my favorite monsters of all time, Prime Material Dragon. I probably would want to play with Treeborn Frog. I think that could be cool. And wow, Dandelion. Dandelion would be fun. But those are cards that like I love so much. That probably wouldn't be too strong in this kind of format. Anyway, if you're watching this, Yu-Gi-Oh! Commander, I'd like to hear your thoughts on my perspective too. So, yeah. All right. That's it. I'm going to join that Discord.